For this project, I'm going to create scheduling software for a music venue. It would schedule multiple rooms, support staff for events, etc. I have found a need for this at our own university and from talking to the executive director of a local performing arts center. There appears to be a unique need for this type of specialized software. Although this isn't specifically an educational tool, the work of Robert Gagne is applicable to the work that the user is doing with this product. Gagne's 1992 work titled Principles of Instructional Design outlines 9 instructional events and corresponding cognitive processes. Gaining attention, reception. The login screen will gain access to the dashboard for administrators and users. Informing learners of the objective, expectancy. For users, the goal is quick access to scheduling data. For administrators, the goal is to manage the day-to-day workings of multiple events and venues without a hassle. Stimulating recall of prior learning, retrieval. The dashboard will represent much of the information that has been input. Presenting the stimulus, selective perception. Again, the dashboard succinctly presents the calendar information. Providing learning guidance, semantic encoding. During the information input process, help will be available for each page, and simple text will guide the administrator through the process of adding or editing information. Eliciting performance, responding. The dashboard will alert users and administrators of any pending action requirements. Providing feedback, reinforcement. A report can be generated for each event after it is complete to assess various aspects of the production: attendance, equipment utilized, associated labor and equipment costs, etc. Assessing performance, retrieval. The reports will serve as performance assessment for the system. Administrators and users can perform system-based surveys of effectiveness. Enhancing retention and transfer, generalization. Making the information available to users and administrators through multiple methods enhances retention and transfer. The calendar system will be compatible with iPhones, iCal, and displayable on all major browsers. This calendar system would be initially targeted at performing arts centers, but could easily be used by any other organization that scheduled multiple spaces. This might include art galleries, athletic centers, institutional facilities, etc. The user base for this software will have 2 categories: users and administrators. Users will have access to view the various pieces of the calendar that they have been given access to. Administrators will input the data and assign roles within the system. The majority of the website will focus around the dashboard, which contains daily information specific to the user type. If the user is an administrator, the entire day's calendar will appear with any pertinent statistics on inventory and financial information. Regular users will see information related to their role. Production staff will see calendar events that they have been assigned to, along with any related inventory needs for the events. The majority of the site data is split into 4 sections: events, venues, inventory, and financial. A future version of the site could include managing staff and a client database. Each of the 4 sections has a page that lists all the items, along with icons to edit or delete the existing items, along with an icon to create a new item. The item details page for each section displays fields for editing pertinent information that can be seen in the storyboard section. Finally, a support area is linked that offers the user manual along with options to contact support via email. Levels of response, including phone support, could also be offered to clients for additional fees. This website is focused on solving an existing problem of data management. As a result, there won't be a heavy focus on graphics or audio features. The goal is to present a lot of calendar information in the easiest way possible for users. Surveys of existing multi-venue scheduling software and local users' needs would be particularly helpful to address shortcomings with this product. This survey data would be used to develop a user interface that is intuitive to use and effective. Event details page. Event date. The date of the event is required. The button next to the text box brings up a calendar allowing you to select the date. To select a date and continue editing the event, double-click the desired date. Event venue. Choose the venue from a drop-down list. Event time. The time of an event is required. You select AM or PM using the radio buttons to the right. The client name is the contact person for the event. The client phone is the phone number for the contact person. The client email is the email address for the contact person. Inventory to be used. A list of all inventory of the venue and checkboxes for the item to be used at the event. The corresponding cost will be automatically applied to the event invoice. Notes. This allows you to add any extra information you may want to about the event. Example uses for this field would include copying any correspondence with the client for follow-up, or to spell out any additional details needed on the day of the event by production staff. Access level. This specifies who can see the event. You could select public, registered, or special. Export options. Export the event details to PDF, Excel, or print. Venue details page. Venue name. Name of the room or space to be booked. Venue contact name. Name of the contact for the venue. Venue contact phone. The phone number of the venue contact person. Venue contact email. The email address of the venue contact person. Venue capacity. The official occupancy limit for the venue. Venue half-day rate. The cost of renting the venue for a half day. Venue full-day rate. The cost of renting the venue for a full day. Notes. Extra information about the venue. Export options. Export the venue details to PDF, Excel, or print. Inventory details page. Inventory item name. The name of the inventory item. Inventory item description. A text description of the inventory item. Inventory ID. An ID number automatically assigned by the system. Inventory day rate. The cost of using the inventory item for one day. Inventory quantity. The number of inventory items in stock. Inventory reorder level. A trigger for emailing the inventory contact person when quantity is low. Inventory contact name. The name of the contact person for the inventory item. Inventory contact phone. The phone number of the inventory item's contact person. Inventory contact email. The email address of the inventory item's contact person. Inventory item history. A list of all events that have included this inventory item. Notes. Extra information about the inventory item that might include repair history, purchasing information, etc. Export options. Export the inventory details to PDF, Excel, or print. Financial details page. Labor cost. The total cost for labor on the event as entered by the user. Inventory cost. The total cost of the inventory for the event, calculated automatically based on inventory details for the event. Total cost. The total cost of an event. Notes. Additional information regarding the event financials. Export options. Export the financial details to PDF, Excel, or print. The time estimate for developing this project is as follows. 7 days for surveying existing software and local users. 1 day for developing the database structure. 3 days for creating the user interface. 10 days for developing the front end. 14 days for testing and revisions. The total time estimate for developing this project is 35 days. I will now make myself available via the chat and via phone for any questions.